Hello, and welcome back to the stream. You're right. Today I'm continuing on with more gddp, because it's Saturday, it's late. At some point I'll go to sleep, but now I want to have a little fun, at least. Playing the game for real this time, not just creating. I have the gddp here. I have it saved on the computer. Right. So we're gonna play nothing first of all. If someone joins the empty column in, then I'll go over to creating, just as a heads up. But if not, then it's gddp time. And we're listening to cloudcore today. All these random music genres. It's all by one channel, and it's very relaxing, and I like it. Yeah, we're playing Nothing G. Does this have coins? No, it does not. That's pretty amazing. Then I don't have to deal with that. Right. Wow. Oh, I'm relaxed. It's a nice state to be in. I finished hanging out with my friends today, which is nice. It was a good hangout. We watched a Minecraft movie. So I finally saw that. And yeah, it's high quality, I guess, but like nothing crazy exactly. The plot is pretty goofy. And I didn't even notice Garrett dying because we were talking. But we had subtitles, so you could pay attention if you want to. It's a very nice rule to have during movies. If there's subtitles, you can talk, because you can actually pay attention while the movie is going on. If not, then you should stay quiet. This level seems pretty easy. But that's just first impressions. I have to put away the cards so I don't constantly play with them. What did it say was to improve? Ship and timings. Alright. Well, just do a quick overview. Just like last time we have... the ship back. Nice ship, because, you know, I have retrieved my data by hacking through the map packs, which I can do, because once again, I have beaten them on stream, so it is definitely not illegitimate. At least I hope you'll believe me, because I don't have really much reason to falsely do the map packs, because I don't get any clout from it. It's not a special accomplishment. It's just you handled the pain. Good job, I guess. Alright, yeah, it's a little type ship. Oh, cloudcore is insane. This feels strange. this creator has a really good way to create ambient music, which I like. I create ambient music very differently at a point where it's barely ambient because it has kind of melodies. But I think the strict definition is just like, it doesn't follow basic rules, like 4/4 or whatever. No time signature, nor an atmosphere, which I do. But I don't do it like this. Oh my lord, this part is long, huh? It would be crazy if Geometry Dash had a feature where you can see who liked and who disliked things, and you could search on that for like really popular levels. Because it would just be quite interesting to see people express their opinion. And also, could you please separate them? It's a lot better to have them separated because you can actually see. Because some things can get like about it. But if it has a really high, you know, like if you see a tutorial and it only has that up-down voting system instead of separating them, then it could have like 50,000 likes, which is pretty good. But if it has 300,000 dislikes, then you have reason to, which is a good reason to like separate them. Of course, tutorials are the very overused example when it comes, and that was what most people complained about when it came to the dislike getting removed, even though you can get it back with plugins. But yeah. I feel tired because I biked to my friend's house. In wind. Because it's windy where I'm at. Because we don't have any trees here. We cut down many trees, and therefore the trees don't stop the wind. And then we have a lot of wind, which makes it pretty hard to bike, but I'm more in a resting state now. But oh yeah, I gotta brush my teeth. Should have listened to Clean Core. Because we eat a lot of candies, which is fun. Oh wait, this is really testing my shape. I'm not good at shape. Never was. Not good at Geometry Dash. Never was. Which is, hence, once again, why I'm doing this. To practice. To become better. Hopefully. One day. And maybe one day, I'll be able to beat a hard level. We'll see. I should probably go further in this, because I can, for the most, go through here, up here. Yeah, here's where Alright, so it's up to there. The ship part's very long. Very, very long. Oh, maybe I'll get a webcam someday. But they're expensive. And money is scarce when I don't have any form of a job. Jobs I do not have. could get a summer job, maybe. But the whole getting a job thing is kind of problematic because I don't have a lot of time. Not currently, at least. I'm getting more freedom, I guess, but still. Time gets scarce. But I have time to be here. At least now. We're gonna get oral presentations in 2 weeks, I believe. On our exam. Which class we'll get is what it is. And many I could probably survive, but many others I could not. Which is why it's such a gamble. But I know inside of me that if I get one of the classes I'm bad at, it's more of a good thing, because then I learn more. But school isn't about learning, silly. We already know that. It's been pretty heavily established that it's a kindergarten, just more extended and more involved. Because you can't just get people to not do anything for a while, so you kind of have to force them to do something in the meanwhile that might be useful while you just are there. And they might get some use out of it further in life, but it seems to be that a few things actually really matter. Of course, when you look at it generally and think like, oh yeah, of course this matters, but many things don't. History seems to matter, but at the same time it isn't very matterful while being at the same time. And that's a big issue. Because are you supposed to teach it then? Should people know about? What about classic literature? Should people read it just because it's classic? It's all this, oh, you haven't done this or seen this or read this? You must be living under a rock, as they say. But no, there's just way too much to see, to do. How am I supposed to catch it all? I wonder. How is one to do the boo? There you go. No. Bones! It was right there. Oh, my computer shakes. There. Let's see if I can get through this. Oh, no. Never mind. I jumped the gun, as they say. Even though I don't really know what that means, I still understand the thing they're trying to say. Even though I don't actually know strictly what jump the gun means. And most others don't either. They just say phrases they've heard before, without really knowing the reason for it or where it came from. That is kind of the whole basis of etymology, is it? So the difference between etymology and entomology is one is bugs, one is words. And I believe etymology is the words one. Yeah, I always got it confused at first, but now I know, unless I got it wrong. In that case, I guess I don't know. Time moves fast. Right here. Right now. So it seems, at least. But time is just as slow as ever, isn't it? Yes. Yes, of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Why would there be a reason for time to be any different right now than it was before? Just because I'm distracted. Oh no. Sometimes people have conversation of deleted messages, and I find myself curious to know what those messages were, clearly. But I'll never know. Will I? I don't know, maybe you could get a plugin that can see deleted messages. But that's a quite questionable ethics. Because should you? If they wanted something gone, should you try to preserve it? In some cases, yes. Many famed authors and musicians wanted their work completely wiped from earth after they die. Yet some do not do this, and post their work after, to great success, but against their wishes. Is it correct? Who knows? Well, if you ask them, I would wonder, if I were to ask them, I would wonder why they want them gone. Because they are not proud of it doesn't mean not other people can enjoy it. And that's a kind of narrative people don't apply to anything, really. It's all just, I don't enjoy it, no one will. But it doesn't seem to be that way. Not forever, at least. Oh boy, I am completely garbage at this flying ship section, which probably will mean I'm going to be stuck for a while at this nothing level. I just keep hitting things that I don't know about. That's why I'm giving practicing this. There you go. It took quite a while. And once more, I die. It's a good predictor for what comes when I play from zero at this level. Oh. I do not know how to straight fly. No, I do not. Oh. Having fun, am I not? I'm playing a game. Games are fun, are they not? My cat is at the door. I'm doing that. Kid. I must leave my door open for her. Ah, I left. How far is it to that ship part? I don't believe it's too far. No. Oh, I believe it's close. After that robot, I would assume. But maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just messed up in the head. Wouldn't be first, would it? What would all this ambient music be without the reverb? Question that. Ah, I died. To the robot. Right, yeah. That's exactly. I have a strong feeling that no one will join me. In this call, I mean. Nor in this stream. And I have a right to believe that based on past patterns, you could say. It's not hard to come to that conclusion. It's just people's lack of willingness to join me because they don't have to. Why would they? It's all their choice, isn't it, in the end? It's all their choice in the end. There it is. I knew it was familiar. Well, it's time to just go against it over and over again until I get lucky and pass it. It's not really about luck, it's mostly about me and if I press correctly, which is all up to me once again, but it feels like luck because I hit in the same manner, but some changes get made. It's all up to my brain, which I should be in control of, but I'm not. Not all parts. There's automatic parts, quite clearly, that I do not control. Like my breathing. I'm now aware of it and I can control it, but before I wasn't. Yet I still breathed. Isn't that interesting? Maybe you find it interesting, or maybe not. Who is to say after all? Okay, passed that ship first try, which is nice. Oh. Well, isn't that a stroke of luck? Turns out the practice worked. I was bad at the part, horrible. I don't know. yet. I beat it pretty quickly. Strangely quickly. Yeah, no. Yeah, she jumped up on my desk. You can hear that, can't you? Wonder. She's now walking across my shelves, rubbing, claiming it as her territory. Updated a bug. Did you know? Maybe it's something different. It took 17 hours to make. Quite clear. It's easier to make it when you know how to make it, isn't it? It took me 336. Insane demon ship part. It was pretty hard, but you could beat it. Oh. Boy. Right. Of course. Next one on the list is Tabasco. Overall. Let's see here. Is this the correct one? Well, it seems to be, at least. Which will get me further used. Canada. I'm holding her now. Yeah. She has left the room. The room is now empty. No, it's not. I'm here still. Yeah, that doesn't add much. But still. Yeah, this is pretty fast, isn't it? Very fast. It's very flashy as well. Oh well. Sorry for not speaking. I'm still kind of out of breath, which is pretty bad, I guess, when it comes to my health. Which is why I should try to exercise more, because it's good for me, isn't it? Why am I asking like it's false? Like, oh no, exercising is terrible for you. The isn't it part is completely useless. Only there to add some light-hearted banter, you could say. This feels kind of slow because it goes so fast. But I guess I have to get used to that. People sure do love their speed. That's why I like O levels. They're not as in your face speedy. You just kind of do it at your own pace. Because, yeah. But I guess speed is a nice skill as well. Well, let's start practicing. Right. From where should we practice? Well, let's see. Alright, so you need to... I'm kind of getting what to do here. You can just have to spam it, the spider part though. Ah, my goodness. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, so a little further back then. How about at this duel? Or at the actual beginning of this duel. It feels fine. That timing is seemingly can't do. Alright, that's from the duel. A little further back. That's pretty short. Let's try this ball. And we can practice the duel once more. Ah, cripes. I don't even know what cripes means, but it just feels like a word to say here. People certainly can figure out what I truly mean when I say, oh, cripes. It says something that kind of negative, but not too negative. And if people can gather a meaning from it, then it's a word in the end. And that's the confusing part of linguistics. Things can just become words because people attribute meaning to them. That's how words are made, aren't it? Isn't it? Yeah. So therefore, words are just us and whatever we get meaning from. But sometimes you can organize things just to recognize it. There's really no such thing as official recognition. It's just if you have official support. That's more the thing. Oh. How? Inconvenient. Yes, I have a strong idea that no one will join. Because from past experience. Yet, I cannot know. I can only assume. Sadly, this assumption might be correct. I'm assuming. It all goes in that circle. Well, of course, this way. Should look out the window. It's dark and grey outside. Kinda sad ambient mood. And this mood I kinda live for. This tiredness of nothing. It feels strangely happy. Even though there's nothing happy about it. Oh yes, there is. How could I forget? I can be grateful about what I have. I am inside. Safe. Safe from the clouds, from the cold. Even have the allowance to play a game, to own things. Oop. Oh, some. Hello. There. Okay. Alright, someone joined twice. Oh. Oh jeez, I got my heart racing. Yeah, no, it's a dud. Whoever that was. Oop. Hello. Oh. What? Yeah. And there he goes. Yes, it may be frightening. That was the third attempt, huh? Well, back to what I was doing. If I recall correctly, that was Pikachu fan. Yeah. Pikachu Games FNAF. Join in sometimes and really just leave. But yes, someone is there. I'm guessing that will be the most I'll get out of today. Duds. I wonder if it's me being associated with weird activity, or if I just don't speak enough and say hello fast enough before whoever assumes I'm just weird. Whoever just assumes that I'm just not going to be here, that I'm vacant. It's a game of confusion, the worst game. And it's a game I don't like playing, but some people play it nonetheless. And I can't stop that. It's good, at least some effort. It's nice to know that someone's trying, just barely, or it's just an accident after all. Because sometimes it is. Sometimes you accidentally click this button, and not wanting to talk, you just leave, leaving me confused. But there's nothing I can really do about it. I can just accept it and move on. I'll put it in storage at least. It's the least I can do. I'll remember you. PGF12, I believe you're called. Sometimes. Yeah, I'll remember. Up till I forget you, of course. Some great news for me is that I'll get to hang out more frequently with my friends, which is nice. We have upped it from once in a month to once every 2 weeks. Because I will be leaving soon, and we are playing long plays of games. We're currently playing through more, trying to, finish it. It's kind of long, so it's spread out of in multiple hangouts, but it's fun. Why am I playing some checkpoints? I'm not learning anything if I do that. No. Back. Complete back from the place. People, oh people. Wonderful people. It's crazy how animals feel empathy, but just doesn't act upon it. And it's crazy how we do. Because why? Because we wish to gain another reward, apparently. Which is the reward of friendship, I assume at least. We want to have people to do stuff with, because that's fun, isn't it? It must be scary. There you go. Let's see. It's surprisingly how far you can get once you actually practice this kind of stuff. I never really realized it, but it's good to practice. I haven't applied this method in piano, where I practice from the end to back and to front. But it seems like a good strategy, because once you know the entire piece, you'll play the beginning much often more than the end, won't you? Because the beginning is fun sometimes, while the end is, well, it ends. Sometimes it's fun, yeah, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes you just wanna play, not practice. A lot of times you actually want to. The problem is you can't play without practicing. So you have to accept the process. Am I? I'm not lonely, but sometimes it feels like when I'm hanging out in empty places. But I go to these empty places willingly. So why would there be any other reason or any other thing than be lonely? Unless someone joins me willingly, which is rare, because they have no reason to. They don't know me. They don't care for me. Tiny slivers of empathy, maybe they feel. But, of course, I chose this. So there's no real reason to feel any empathy, is there? No. Not at all, is there? I don't even know from where I'm practicing. It's the fun part. You don't know your end. Maybe I should start playing from zero. I'm gonna practice this wave and no, don't do that. Right. How much forward back? What else is there? And there you go. Well, let's see if I can beat this. Hopefully, I can. So that'll make me accomplished. Accomplishments galore. Am I really in a fitting state to talk to someone right now? That's the question I should answer at some point. Why would I be? I'm tired. It's late. Would I be able to be good at speaking then? Maybe I'll be better, or maybe I'll be worse. Who's to say? Other than me, of course. But when I ask that question, I'm asking it to myself. Am I not? Why wouldn't I be asking it to me? Isn't it quite obvious who I'm asking it to? This is the problem with my practice methods. I go too early to zero, and I'm inexperienced in the early parts. Which I change right now. Because if I'm complaining about it, I can change it because I'm realizing it. And that's something crazy. This isn't too bad, just follow the arrows. I'm fearing it more than it actually hurts. And here I am, back to the place. The place I've noticed now. People say nonchalant, but there's no such thing as chalant. So what are they saying? It's exactly the thing I mean with phrases just appear in contraire methods. I don't even know what contraire means. I just said it thinking, hoping it would mean something. Like something like the contrary. Just more French, I guess. Contraire. Maybe I've heard it somewhere. Are all words original? Are they really? Where do they come from, really? In the first languages, what happened? And why did they stick? And why did never new ones arise? Well, that might be more simple to answer, because we stay more together now, and we rely more on each other, which means we rely more on understandability, which with new languages will be quite inconvenient, wouldn't it be? Nah, cripes. That's 35. Once more. Oh. That was the only one. The dud. It's fine. It's fine. It's really fine. It's just fine. Well, what did I say was fine? I don't even know what I was referencing. Which might be a problem. What are these block structures in the background? They seem funky. The decoration here doesn't seem to be too difficult, yet there seems to be a lot of people that have worked on this. Strange. But not really. Who am I to judge quality when I can't make quality myself? It's the kind of thing with critics. Who am I to judge when I can't do it better myself? As critics like to criticize but not create themselves. If they're the arbiter of good creation, why don't they? They have a job to critic but not to do correctly. Of course, some people can see things more clearly than doing it better, but if you can see it so clearly, you should take that gift and use it, instead of just complaining. Of course, it's not complaining, it's criticizing to make it better, Why don't you make something better? It's easy to complain about this. Personally myself, I am criticizing. But then it goes into a loophole, doesn't it? Yeah. But a lot of criticism seems just weird. I don't like this because of a strange reason. It sounded too soft. What? It did? Sounded too soft for me. But I played hard. Not hard enough. And therefore, it sounded soft. Don't you think? Don't I think? Ignored. That's what I get. That's what I feel like I get. I do not know. People have lives. But am I ignored? Or am I just alone? No one realizing it. Which one is worse? Which one is better? I don't know. I guess it's the latter, because at least there's a reason if you're not the problem. While the former is you are the problem. You're absolutely the problem. You, and only you, are the problem. And you need to fix that. But how? Well, that's for you to figure out. Isn't it? I believe I made the Diepy icon in 2019, someday, which means it will become 6 years old today, which is old. It's something I made when I was 10 then. Let me check. When did I create Diepy? Diepy 2. No, it must have been earlier. 9th of August 2019. I was 9 to 10 years old. And I still associate with the symbol today. Because it's simple. It's easy. It's non-aggressive. You can't really get offended on it except of the white background. More only get offended of it because it's boring. And I'm in no position to argue about that. Think what you want. I might think differently. But that is what the world is. A collage of other people's opinions. And that's what makes it into the average. But not really. It's the dream world where we actually listen to everyone, but no. It's a balance of no balance. That's the ball duel I've been stuck at. I might as well practice it, to save more time than less. Someone's coming upstairs. I might have to go quiet. Right, it seems like I am able to. I just need to time it. correctly. Of course it is. It's only to time it correctly. It's the only thing you really need to do everywhere in this game. And if you do it with hard timings, people will acknowledge you and praise you. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? The world moves on. You're forgotten. But not really. No. You will always change something. And that feels pretty nice to know. What do you mean I'll always change something? Well, you move. You are. And therefore you have changed. The fact that you have been born has changed everything. Every atom, every... Oh, the cloud core stopped. Right. Right. Well, time for some shower core. Alright. No, you have always changed something. Atoms will move. Based on you. And you will move atoms, because you are atoms, and, you know, that whole deal. And that will do something. Oh no. The world exists. Oh yes it does, oh yes it does. These noises are pleasant. But I'm not paying attention to really anything. I'm just doing the same thing over and over, hoping a different result will happen. And of course, it sounds familiar. It's the definition of insanity. But it's not the definition of insanity. It's what Einstein said. He didn't even say it. Maybe. Maybe he did. But I'm failing. Miserably. Easier demon will be easier, as I remember. This is a beginner demon. This is the level of challenge I have yet to face. And that's what's scary. I have not practiced through this thoroughly, which makes me terrible and long-winded. But the worse I am, the more I learn, isn't it how that is? No. Yes. No. Yes. I'm moving forward. I have proved one thing, and that is that I can pass this officially. Once in a rare occurrence. But I can. And that is brilliant. That is motivation enough to move on. Here I am yet again. You recognize this face. And you die. You know, there's few calls where I'm completely alone. There will be some duds here and there. And while not, they may be complete conversations, they are interactions at most. Just some stranger bumping into me, I guess. He means something socially. This. I have written on the general voice chat status what core I'm listening to. Currently shower core. Sorry for the stuttering. I don't usually stutter. Oh, here. Alright, let's go. No, that's rage. That's bad. That's terrible. That's terrible. Do not hit desks. Do not. Do not. It will not help anything. It's impulsive. It may hurt more. I need to learn to control this impulsive anger when I die randomly. That is one of the most important parts of this game. Controlling yourself, your anger. It can make you really relaxed if you do it correctly. But if you let it all out, no. Just accept it and move on. Can make you look like you have no emotions. But you're at peace, at least. Be light-minded. I haven't had an existential crisis in a while, even though I know exactly what the questions are. But I've just kind of ignored them, and they didn't really bother me after that. What happens after I die? Something. I'll get buried, of course. Or not. I wouldn't know. Depends on how I died, really. I couldn't really predict how I died. Maybe I'm forced into the military or something. Have to die in war. It isn't that unlikely. I haven't been in the military yet, and tensions are rising high. But I wouldn't want to die. Not like that. A newspaper in Norway went ahead and found every single person who died, every single Norwegian who died during World War II, where and who they were. And it's such an incredible work. Good job. But what else is there? If we were to go into a new one, how many would die then? I don't want to die. Not yet. I have no wish for death. I'm not accepting it. I want to live, but I'm not living the best lifestyle to support that wish. Which is what I'm trying to improve, of course. Yeah, I'm here. Nice. But no. 82. That's how far it was. Cool. I'm getting better at this level. Oh yes, I am. How can I expect to chat with people if I'm not here for a while? That's the question. I'm here at the exact same time, when the exact same people are active. And they choose not to be in here. So why would anything change? Well, maybe something will. Because I do not know them, they do not know me. And that's the thing that makes it so random. I cannot predict it. But I can. Realistically. Because there seems to be a way higher odd of me being alone here rather than being with someone. It usually happens from my experience. Oh, so lonely I am, so sad, incredible, please sad for me, Lamau. That Lamau wasn't used at anything funny. I just said it, like something was. Just to lighten the mood. But nothing is here to lighten, because nothing is really sad, is it? It's people's decisions. And can you be mad at them? No. All one is different. All one has a different brain. Oop. Hello. What? Right. Well, hello. Pikachu. Well, that's what you call. Hello.
Okay.
You seem to hop in and out of this call. Sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just wanted to check on you.
Don't worry. I am fine. Here at least.
I see.
But thank you for checking it. At least.
No problem.